This is the Experience Pros Radio Show. Got an opinion or want to ask us a question? Email radio@experiencepros.com or message us on the Experience Pros Facebook page, and we'll interact with you live on the show.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show. Thank you for tuning in to this, the home of positive business talk. We're talking about influencers. We've got one on the phone.
We absolutely do. Professor Ely Delaney, you know him as the Automated Marketing Architect. You can find him online at yourmarketinguniversity.com. And you know, Eli, he always comes bearing gifts, whether it's sending cookies in the mail or a free little goodie for all of our listeners. Professor Ely Delaney, welcome to the Experience Pros Radio Show.
Oh, thank you so much. It is always a pleasure hanging out with you guys, and I'm really glad you guys like the cookies. That made me happy.
All right, so Eli, are you batching it right now?
Am I batching it right now? Yes. Up until tomorrow, Cindy will be coming in. She's in Amsterdam right now after a 3-week Scotland trip, and now I'm picking her up, hopefully from Portland tomorrow late. If not, I have to drive up to Seattle to pick her up. But hopefully we'll be good this time.
I've been following her.
Got canceled last time,
and she has been. I'm thinking she's still there, and she's still there, and she's still there. A 3-week tour.
Wow.
So coming home tomorrow. Well, I can't wait to see all of her posts and all of the follow up. She's been doing great. Well, Eli, I know you are a master influencer. You are also an incredible networking guru. And I think for a lot of people, they think that networking is one of those necessary evils for business. I go and I network, but I'm not really getting anything out of it, but I'm told I'm supposed to do. So, you know, this is one of those things we're supposed to do. Can you turn us all into networking rock stars?
Yes, I can. It's actually not that complicated. It's one of the things, and to kind of go a little bit back, I mean, I've been in business for over 25 years now, and that's how I grew both of my companies, was through networking. When I first started, I had no clue what I was doing, and I joined a local chamber of commerce. And from there, I grew my first business, which was a web and graphic design company, to by myself, working out of my dining room, to opening up an office with 5 employees and closing 3 to 5 contracts a week. And it was all done through networking. So it's definitely possible. You just have to change your mindset behind it.
Well, and changing your mindset is easy for some. There are some, and I count myself among them, as kind of natural introverts, where we start to walk into a group of people and the pulse raises, the hyperventilating starts to come along. Eli, walk me through it. How is it that you can teach somebody like me to go into a room full of strangers and actually do good?
Well, and the great thing about it is you're my peeps. I actually am an introvert as well. A lot of people who see me don't realize that, but I am one of these people who you guys, we talked about the fact that I've been by myself for the last 3 weeks. It's me and my dogs, and it's been great. It's where I am at home, where I'm comfortable, but actually going out and meeting people can be very scary. But one of the very first things to think about is that you're not the only one who's an introvert out there, and you don't have to be an excited, hyper, extrovert, chipper kind of person to make it all work for you. What you need to do is walk in the door with a very specific plan and don't try to do too much.
Okay, so let's talk about what is that specific plan, because Eli, I think the plan that most people walk in with
sell my stuff.
Yeah, I'm going to sell. I've got 50 business cards and I'm going to come out with 50 clients.
Right. And that's where we call it the drive-by. You know, somebody comes in and says, "Hey, how's it going?" Shakes your hand, and you've got they palm you a business card at the same time. You know, and it's almost like a side drug deal type of thing. And that's not what we want, because we all know that's a kind of a shady mindset. But if you walk in the door with the fact of, okay, I need to find 2 people that I might be able to do business with, whether they're buying my stuff or I'm buying their stuff, or maybe we're cross-promoting. That's actually my personal favorite, is finding people that we can be good referral partners for. Because When you do that, what it does is you're not going after in the door looking for one person. You're not a shark. You're not walking in the door looking for one meal today. You're looking for somebody you can build a long-term relationship with, that you can help more of their customers. So instead of looking for one customer, you're looking for a person who might have 100 potential customers that you guys can help refer back to.
So do I lead with Ely? Hi, my name is Eric, and how many people do you know?
No, actually, the very first thing you do is you say, "Hey, how's it going? My name's Ely. Tell me a little bit about yourself."
Well, that's easy.
Yeah, where's the
really
ick in that?
Yeah. Well, here's the fun things. Like Eric, as an introvert, you don't really want to talk so much, because introverts, we don't really necessarily want to talk that much,
right?
But we usually tend to be really good listeners. So by doing that, the very first thing you're doing is letting yourself off the hook by letting them talk more, which is great. It's really easy, because now that just takes the pressure off of us. And to make it even better, as human beings, what do we generally like to talk about the most?
Ourselves. We're talking with Professor Ely Delaney. He's the automated marketing architect. You can find him online at yourmarketinguniversity.com. Ely, are you going to be able to stay with us another segment today?
Of course.
All right. Well, let's give. He's actually giving away a free training, how I tripled my business in 6 months by networking.
Come on.
And you can sign up for that freebie at yourmarketinguniversity.com/experience pros. That's yourmarketinguniversity.com/experience pros. You want to learn how to become a networking rock star. And I think for all of us, whether we go into a small event or a large event, or even trying to encapsulate some of this online, Ely, I think for many people, we're even starting to think, okay, can some of these skills transfer online? Can we use them online so we're not always going to networking events? Is there a way to actually build up some connection and some relationship even on the internet? And so when we come back, I know we've got you for a whole nother segment, but I want to talk a little bit about, can this transfer online more than just face to face, or is this just face to face? And what we can do before to prepare for the event, and the most important part to networking. Ely, I love having you with us, and all of the tips that you have given. What is your favorite networking event to go to? Do you have a favorite?
Oh, see, the hardest thing with that is every area is different. When I was in Phoenix, I had a networking event called the Signature Event, and that was where I actually got really into a lot of the networking stuff.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, think on that for just a minute. We're going to take a quick break,
right.
And when we come back, we've got more with Professor Ely Delaney, how to network like a rock star. In the meantime, go check out yourmarketinguniversity.com/experience pros and sign up for that giveaway course, How I Tripled My Business in 6 Months by Networking. Back right after these messages.
The Experience Pros, revolutionizing the way people treat people in business.
Chuck Kamlick, CNBC. Let's face it, we love Alexa, and we love to let her find your favorite radio station. This one, of course. But she could find us easier if we taught her a simple trick. To get started, simply say, Alexa, enable the 1690 KDMT skill. After she confirms, you can then say, Alexa, play 1690 KDMT. That's all you have to do, and Alexa will learn how to find us. You can listen to us through your Amazon, Echo Show, Echo Dot, and Amazon Tap devices. Alexa, what's your favorite radio station?
That's easy. Money Talk 1690 AM.
Message and data rates may apply.
You don't follow the herd. You blaze your own trail. And you're as adventurous in the kitchen as you are in life. Whether it's paddleboard yoga or Peruvian steak, you're the first to try new things. So are we. We're Green Chef, the first USDA-certified organic meal kit delivery service. We offer delicious meal plans for 7 different lifestyles: paleo, gluten-free, keto, vegetarian, vegan, carnivore, and omnivore. Want to be the first of your friends to try Green Chef? Discover our exclusive introductory deal by texting the keyword COOK to 543-543. We believe that cooking, just like life, should be all about experience and flavor. And by exploring dinner options with Green Chef, you'll try new recipes, techniques, and ingredients for bold, new restaurant-level flavors. It's like enjoying a new cooking class, but in your own home. To experience this culinary adventure, text now and discover our exclusive introductory deal. Text COOK to 543-543. That's COOK to 543-543.
Attention business owners. Laura Pensatencio, online marketing expert, will be hosting the Social Savvy Geek Show. She'll provide education and actionable insights for entrepreneurs and small business owners in need of consistent leads and sales. Laura will help you find, engage, and convert your ideal clients. The Social Savvy Geek Show is on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 9 to 10 a.m. Join Laura, Social Savvy Geek, at 9 a.m. on Tuesdays and Thursdays right here on Denver's Money Talk 1690 a.m. KDMT.
Take your home like it is and let us help you make it like you want it. Hi, Dan Cicchini, Done Right Kitchens and Baths, Windows and Doors. We've been doing just that for over 30 years now. 800-362-8370 or drhi.com.
Hey, we know this radio station is your favorite, but did you know you can find even more great Christian stations now on christianradio.com? More stations, more podcasts, and more uplifting faith-building programs. Download the app now by visiting christianradio.com.
The lending floodgates are open at Stanford Funding. Hi, this is Willie Dan with Stanford Funding. Now has never been a better time to refinance or purchase a home in Colorado. We can still get 30-year fixed rates in the 3s and 15-year rates in the low 3s. So call now at 303-458-8200 and we can get you approved in hours, not days. So whether your credit is perfect or less than perfect, we have the loan program to fit your needs. New on the job, self-employed, primary residence, second home, investment property, does not matter. We can lend on all situations and all types of properties. So call your local Colorado lender now and talk directly to me, Willie Dan. I can personally answer any questions you have and walk you through the loan process myself like I have for so many others in Colorado and get the customer service you deserve. Don't wait. Call 303-458-8200 or apply online at stanfordfunding.com.
NMLS 306720. Credit score 660. Loan to value 90%. Licensed by the Division of Real Estate.
DenverHalfPrice.com, where everything is on sale at half price. Get red hot deals from some of the area's best retailers. 50% off carpet cleaning, car washes, spa treatments, gym memberships, tax preparation, oil changes, and more. Everything is on sale at half price. Go to DenverHalfPrice.com and save today. That's DenverHalfPrice.com. Why pay full price for anything? Go to DenverHalfPrice.com.
The Experience Pros Radio Show, home of the original Fan Braggin' Fridays. Take just 20 seconds to become a business revolutionary by sharing a Fan Braggin' story of great customer service by using the hashtag FanBrag or calling the Fan Braggin' hotline at 855-FAN-BRAG, FANBRAG. Now back to Angel and Eric, the Experience Pros.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show. Thanks for taking time out of your day to join us for ours. We're talking about how to network like a rock star. We've got our own networking rock star on the line.
We do. We have Professor Ely Delaney. He says, what if you had a direct and strategic method to networking that would ensure that you're getting the most out of every event you attend instead of going in and feeling like that's 2 or 3 hours of my life I'll never get back. He says you can walk in the door with the confidence and a plan that will make the biggest impact and lead others to come to you like you are the rock star in the room. Eli, thanks so much for the tips for being with us in a second, a second segment. We talked about how valuable it is, even if you are an introvert. I talked about having a plan before going into an event. Do any of these skill sets for networking, are they only when it comes to face-to-face networking, Eli, or do any of these transfer on the line?
Oh, definitely. A lot of it does transfer online as well. And I'm a big fan of, meeting people in a networking environment face to face, if at all possible to begin with.
Sure.
The perfect example, you have an event tonight, right?
Yes.
The Vision for Wealth event. So with that, and by the way, I know Bill, it's been years, so he may not remember me now, but I actually met him years ago at an event. And that's how I got to know him a little bit. And that's been a long time, so he may not remember me now, but
yeah, that guy is an event guru. I mean, he is always out and about doing something.
Talking about Bill Walsh with the Power Team International. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So let's say you start off with something like that. You go to an event. Everybody listening should be going to this thing tonight. What you want to do is now take that information offline or online to a standpoint of those people that you meet. Go to Facebook and see what are they up to. Friend request them. Get to know them a little bit. Find out what are their likes and what are their needs. Because a lot of times people will ask questions online saying, hey, can you help me with this? Or do you know anybody who can blank? And if you have the answer, piping in and saying, hey, I know somebody that can help you out with this, or giving your 2 cents worth, that is that referral that we're talking about. That's how you're helping them out. And as a perfect example, I had somebody who posted something about they got a new computer and they'd had a lot of problems and lost a bunch of stuff. So they wanted to know what's the best backup method that people would recommend. And I went in and actually commented my experience and what I had seen and what I'm doing myself. And wrote her like a small paragraph. And she was like, thank you so much. I should have just asked you to begin with, because you have all this information. And it really was, and it didn't help me in an aspect of, I didn't sell anything. It's not a business, it's not increasing my business, but it is increasing my social karma.
Absolutely.
And that's where the online stuff works. Now, the other thing with that is, let's say you meet somebody in an online situation, Facebook obviously being one of the most popular ones, and you find somebody who might be a good connection for you, reaching out to them, having a conversation, and then taking that into what I like to call the virtual coffee date, which means no different than if you meet somebody face to face and you say, hey, let's get together for coffee on Friday. But this instead is you're doing an online meeting like, say, Zoom or Skype. Now, I love both of those services. I've used them for years, but I take it even a step further. I'll set up a virtual coffee date with somebody, and I literally go to the coffee shop, get a cup of coffee, and come back. So I have the cup. So it looks, I'm there prepared with my coffee.
You know, Eli, they make coffee makers for your home. You don't even have to go out.
Yeah, but my mochas at home are just not as good.
I'm with you. They don't make what I order at home.
Fair enough.
But the biggest point with that is the fact that I really take it that next level to where it really, shows off. Okay, this is a virtual coffee date. Therefore, I have my coffee cup there, just like I would if we were meeting at a Starbucks or like one we have here. BlackRock is a big popular one. So that's something you can do to step it up a little bit. And this could be somebody across the world. I mean, I have clients and I have some of my best friends I've met online and never met them face to face. I mean, think about how we met. Initially, I was a guest on your show and we've become friends, and that's like 6-ish years ago.
Right.
And it was all some form of networking, really.
Yeah, it really was.
Yeah. And it wasn't until last year that we've actually been in the same room together. But you guys are to me, are two of my favorite best friends. And that was all because of an online connection originally.
All right. So you've made the case that that we can bridge the digital by way of the in-person or in-face and it goes both ways. We can do either one to good success. You also say, Eli, that there's a certain number of things that we should do before going out to a networking event or connecting online in order to be prepared to be our best. What are some of those things that we can, maybe a list of to-dos that we can take away and say, something, I got a networking event happening this week. Let me make sure I've got these things checked off.
Right. So it goes back to a very simple phrase, probably everybody that's listening has heard, begin with the end in mind. And that whole point is, what is it that you actually want out of the event? Now, we're not talking just, I want clients, but how many clients and what's the best plan of getting those clients? Like I said earlier, I don't recommend going in saying I'm looking for clients, but if I'm looking for 1 or 2 people at this particular event, or in an online situation, if you're going to spend an hour online, say, okay, my goal in the next hour is to find 2 people that I think would be really good referral partners that maybe we could sit down, talk to each other and figure out a plan to where we can help each other out.
And you go in with such a giving attitude and such a collaborative attitude. It's not, it's not so much what I get. The people that walk out of a networking event are those that walk in with the intention of selling something right on the spot.
Sure.
And they're disappointed because it doesn't work that way. It's not a cash register. It's not a store. It's not any other environment that says we buy stuff right here and on the spot. And so having this mindset, having this attitude about it, having this plan going on in front. Eli, I know you do great. You put together great events. Tell us a little bit about this program that you've got going on right now that our listeners can sign up for.
So I have a workshop coming up this Thursday. It's online, so anybody in the world can watch it. All you need is internet and maybe some headphones. And this is going to go through my steps of how I started in networking. When I started, like I said, I had no background, no business. I was just starting out a web design company and needed to figure out how to find clients. And that helped me grow my business to literally, and I say that as a title, how I tripled my business in 6 months via networking. I didn't do any advertising. It was purely word of mouth. And at the time, it was all local, and my clients were all within a 15-mile radius of me. And it was beautiful how I was able to grow that, but it was all through networking and just the people that I got to meet and how I build the relationships to where it got to the point I would walk in a room for networking and I wouldn't have to go looking to talk to people. People would come up to me. I would have people bringing people up to me and say, hey, you know what? I want you to meet this person. I've been telling them about you all week.
Yeah,
and that's a really cool place to be.
Absolutely. And you're going to teach that in this class?
I am going to teach that in this class. It's going to be about an hour long. Like I said, it's going to be this Thursday, 10 a.m. Pacific. So what is that, 11 for you guys? And you can go online and register at yourmarketinguniversity.com/experiencepros. And this is completely free. This is just for you guys to come check it out. And if we work together after that, that's awesome. If not, take it, run with it, make a lot of money, and make a lot of really good friends and help a lot of people. That's all I really want out of it.
I love it.
You are good people, Eli, really good people. Love that you can connect with anybody, anywhere in the country, anywhere you are listening to this broadcast, you can connect with Eli. Make sure you sign up for his free workshop that he is generously giving on behalf of the Experience Pros Network. And make sure you take this networking stuff seriously. If it's not working for you, figure it out.
Right.
Figure it out because it is an effective way to grow your business. Professor Eli, thanks so much for being with us today.
Thank you so much. It's always so much fun to come hang out with you guys. As always, you guys, you know that I love you. You guys are two of my favorite people in the world.
Well, that's a two-way street, my friend. Ely Delaney, yourmarketinguniversity.com/experience pros. Get that free training, How I Tripled My Business in 6 Months by Networking. We'll be back right after these messages. You're listening to Angel and Eric. This is the Experience Pros Radio Network, home of positive business talk.
You're listening to the